All right, guys, this book is called What Do You Do with a Tail Like That? And it is by Steve Jenkins and Robin Page. And we are reading this book with permission from Houghton Mifflin Publishing. So thank you, Houghton Mifflin, for letting us read your book today. Animals use their nose, ears, tails, eyes, mouths, and feet in very different ways. See if you can guess which animals each part belongs to and how it is used. At the back of the book, you can find out more about these animals. So if you enjoy Steve Jenkins books, check it out from the library. There's a lot of cool facts at the end. What do you do with a nose like that? If you're a platypus, you use your nose to dig in the mud. If you're a hyena, you find your next meal with your nose. If you're an elephant, you use your nose to give yourself a bath. If you're a mole, you use your nose to find your way underground. If you're an alligator, you breathe through your nose while you're hiding in the water. What do you do with ears like these? If you're a jackrabbit, you use your ears to cool. If you're a bat, you see with your ears. If you're a hippopotamus, you close your ears when you're underwater. If you're a cricket, you hear with ears that are on your knees. And if you're a humpback whale, you hear sounds hundreds of miles away. What do you do with a tail like this? If you're a giraffe, you brush off pesky flies with your tail. If you're a skunk, you lift your tail to warn that a stinky spray is coming your way. If you're a lizard, you break off your tail to get away. If you're a scorpion, your tail can give you a nasty sting. And if you're a monkey, you hang from a tree by your tail. What do you do with eyes like these? If you're an eagle, you spot tiny animals from high in the air. If you're a chameleon, you look two ways at once. If you're a four-eyed fish, you look above and below the water at the same time. If you're a horned lizard, you squirt blood out of your eyes. And if you're a bush baby, you use your large eyes to see clearly at night. What do you do with feet like these? If you're a chimpanzee, you feed yourself with your feet. If you're a blue-footed booby, you do a dance. If you're a water strider, you walk on water. If you're a mountain goat, you leap from ledge to ledge. And if you're a gecko, you use your sticky feet to walk on the ceiling. What do you do with a mouth like this? If you're a pelican, you use your mouth as a net to scoop up fish. If you're a mosquito, you use your mouth to suck blood. If you're an egg-eating snake, you use your mouth to swallow eggs landing in your head. If you're an anteater, you capture termites with your long tongue. And if you're an archer fish, you catch insects by shooting them down with a stream of water. And like I said, if you want to check this book out from the library, there's tons of facts about all these other animals and what they do with their different body parts. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
So here at the Alexandria Zoo, we got to spend some time today with our giant anteater, Mochila. Mochila is an adult male anteater, and we got to see him use his amazing adaptations, the parts of his body that help him to survive. The first amazing adaptation of a giant anteater is that long snout. That nose is extra big to sniff out lots of different bugs hiding in the ground or inside old rotten logs. And this morning, Mochila got an old rotting log to tear apart. And we could see his claws removing layers of the old rotting material to reveal the bugs inside. Once the bugs were out, though, he had to get the bugs into his mouth. And those long claws that are perfect for tearing apart anthills or rotting logs isn't so great for scooping the bugs up into his mouth. So instead, he has a really long tongue, about 3 feet long. Could you imagine if your tongue was 3 feet long? Stick out your tongue and see how far it sticks out. An anteater's tongue is going to stick out so far. And that's to reach down into termite holes, into ant hills, into crevices of the log, pulling those bugs back into his mouth. Once those bugs are in his mouth, though, he does not chew them. He has terrible table manners. Instead, they will use the top and bottom of their jaw to smush the bugs and then just swallow them whole. A delicious snack for a giant anteater. Giant anteaters are truly amazing animals, not just because of their big, long snout and extra long tongue for slurping up bugs, but because of their amazing coloration. In the rainforest and forest homes where you normally find giant anteaters living, their dark coloration is actually a form of camouflage. It blends in with the shadows that are made by the ginormous trees under which they live. They can blend into the shadows of the trees on the forest floor and hide themselves from potential predators. Just because giant anteaters are quite large doesn't mean that they don't have any predators around. For a giant anteater, a predator could be an animal like a jaguar.